Welcome, join me as I go antique hunting at a local brocante. This is the strangest intro. Imogen has hopped into my bed, Mark is in the shower, Rowan is at the side. This is a typical Sunday morning. Everyone seems to congregate in our bedroom. I'm heading out to a local antique fair. My parents and my sister are in the county. They're going to meet me there whilst I leave everyone else in my bedroom. I've been trying out some of my new L'Oreal products. This is the highlighter that I've got on, giving me a bit of a glow. And it's so nice today on a Sunday just to wear something relaxed and chilled. I've got my Toast duster coat on, an Old Faithful. You've seen this a lot. My bow-tied leopard print blouse, M&S jeans, white company boots. You've seen it all before. Got my newish vintage brooch. My nails are all painted. I'm feeling good. I'm heading out. It's a bit cloudy out there, but thankfully it's not raining. Let's go to the brocante. I've just arrived. The car park is looking very, very busy. It's actually over there this time. Let's go and see if I can find my family. Just tried to get in the wrong way. Now I'll try and go in the right entrance.
A little different than all the rest. I'm quite old-fashioned where I had sometimes played chess. And when I'm out, I'm looking for that vintage fling. But all complexions that I adore, so hard to find, these seem impossible to score. So I dream of...
I didn't see you.
Too busy filming.
I like that cupboard. It's nice.
Yeah.
No, I love watching your stuff.
Oh, thank you. This is Alison, a subscriber who has this amazing antique stall. Remind me what your
The Norfolk Attic & Co, myself and Suzanne.
Norfolk Attic & Co. It's absolutely beautiful. I will add the details in the description below. So, have you got a website?
We've got an Etsy shop and we've got an Instagram page.
I will link to the Etsy shop and the Instagram page. So if you want to look at all the beautiful wares that they've got available, you can take a look. It's lovely to meet you.
And you.
So nice to meet you.
Thank you.
This has just caught my attention. I really like this. I just can't quite decide where it would go. I feel that I need really big rugs, but it's a great price, £20. I'm going to think about that one. Finally, I am going to see Downton Abbey. Imogen, you've never watched Downton Abbey, have you? I was going to come on my own, but Imogen has decided to come with me, which is lovely. I really wanted to see this on the big screen, and I think this may be the last weekend. It's been such a lovely weekend, and now I'm really looking forward to ending with Downton Abbey. I have to say though, I had to drag myself away from House of Guinness on Netflix. It's brilliant. I'm really loving it. We were watching that before leaving for the cinema, and it was so tempting to stay by the log fire watching that, but no. I'm desperate to see the Downton Abbey finale. It's meant to be a tearjerker. Let's go in and see it. It's nice that we're not rushing today. We're always rushing to go to the cinema, but because it's just the two of us, we've given ourselves plenty of time. I can't believe that we've just stepped out of the cinema. It's only just gone 7 o'clock and it's getting dark. Autumn is definitely here. I love that. That just finished it off for me. It was everything Downton needed to be, and it's definitely over now. Imogen hasn't seen any of Downton, and therefore there was no character connection or anything for her. But you came with me, so thank you for coming with me. But you didn't love that, did you?
No, but maybe I'll actually watch the series and the first couple of films.
Yeah. But it's definitely over now. That was definitely the finale, but I'm so glad that I've been to see it whilst it's still on cinema. I have to find something else to watch now. I'm about to have a grumpy old woman moment. Come out of the cinema, had a lovely time, need petrol, filling up with petrol, and oh my goodness, there's adverts blasting out of a screen at me. Loud music, adverts.
Is that what that was?
I just, at that screen there, I just don't want adverts blasting out at me. I probably won't come to this petrol station again. Grumpy old moment over. Honestly, I just can't believe this. It's 22 minutes past 7. We came out of the cinema, got some petrol. It's not very far to drive home, and it's dark. I just can't believe it. Right, home. Back to House of Guinness. I'm doing everything I can to support my sister with her new book, her debut book. And tonight or tomorrow on Instagram, I'm going to run a competition with my sister and Cornish Tea, the Cornish Tea Company. Hold on, let me get this right. The Cornish Tea Company, which whenever I'm in Cornwall, I always drink this. I need to throw together some scones so that I can style up a nice photograph to launch the competition. Let's quickly do that. Oh, I must show you though, before I do that, let me show you. When I was at the antique fair, I was looking at one of the stalls and they had some bee glasses and was chatting away, and they said that it was just for display, they weren't for sale. So I was obviously disappointed because I love my bee glasses. But when I got home, Rowan and Mark had gone off to somewhere new that they found, some warehouse sale or something, I'm not entirely sure. But look what they came back with. Brand new, never been used. Apparently they came from a multi-million-pound house. Not sure on the relevance of that, but I suppose it's nice to know that they came from a good home. There are 6 brand new wine glasses, but wait for it. 2 boxes of these as well. 12 champagne glasses. And I do not have the champagne glasses in the bee pattern. How amazing was that? That's such a good find. I can't remember how much. I think that they're normally, the bee glasses are about £9 each, I think, £8 or £9 each. Mark got 18 glasses for £20. Absolute bargain. I couldn't be happier. Now I need a reason to drink lots of champagne and I need to throw a party. There are 12 champagne glasses. I need to invite 12 people round, celebrate something and use these. Oh, that was such a good find. Well done, Mark and Rowan. I must give Rowan credit. Apparently she was the one that spotted these. Back to the business in hand. Let's knock up some scones. These are gluten and dairy free. I need to get the butter. These are gluten and dairy free. I've worked out my perfect recipe over the years. I use gluten-free self-raising flour from Dove's Farm. The oat milk that I use is gluten and dairy free. And there's sultanas, salt and sugar. That's it. First of all the dry ingredients go in the bowl and have a quick whiz around. Just mix that around. 5 grams of dairy free spread. I think Lurpak is brilliant. I think it's really, really good. It's the only one, in my opinion, that tastes remotely buttery. Now the problem here, it doesn't have the same texture as butter, so it's already soft. Ideally, it would be a lot firmer. Quickly rub that in. Try and do that as quickly as possible without touching the butter too much. This really isn't a tutorial, it's just you joining me making some scones. So there was the flour, salt and sugar. Throw in the sultanas. So I don't want to touch it too much. Put in the oat milk and just whiz it around with a wooden spoon. You cannot roll out gluten and dairy free scones. It just doesn't work in the same way. It's far too soft. In fact, I'm going to add a tiny bit more flour. Don't normally do any baking midweek. If I wasn't in so much of a rush, I would probably put this in the fridge before putting them in the oven, but I don't have time today. That's mixed round. No rolling this out and then cutting it. It does not work with gluten-free flour, believe me. So what I do is I put flour on my hands and then, touching it as little amount as possible, create quite tall. I'm going to do that really quite tall, because as soon as they go in the oven they just flatten down, so when they come out they do look remotely like a scone. Definitely the secret is to touch it as little as possible, like a pinnacle. As long as they look okay in the photograph, they'll taste delicious. I'm only getting 5 out of this mix. I've made them supersized. I've grumbled about this before. Living in a house full of bakers and cooks, I can never find anything. Nobody ever puts anything away properly. I love it that the kitchen is used by everyone. I don't love it as much that I can never find anything. I do have a place for everything, but it's no good if nobody will put it away. Anyway, never mind. I have a finger. I just need to put a bit of oat milk on the top to help the browning process. Not quite as delicate as using a brush, is it? Don't worry, I did wash my hands thoroughly before doing this. Okay, as you can see, they're blobs on a tray. Just make them a bit higher again. They've already started flattening. Put those in the oven and they'll come out resembling something like a scone. I dived into filming and almost forgot to show these. As you can see, they do go quite flat. They do taste like scones. They look like scones, not quite like a fully gluten scone, but they really are very nice. We just saw a sign saying free. I think it's fruit. Oh, pears! And they even leave bags as well. I was hoping it'd be pears. You see lots of apples left at the side of the road, but not many pears. What have we got? Oh my gosh, we've got a garlic, apples, pears. How fantastic! And a pepper as well. That's fantastic.
3 pears, and I got apples, and there was 1 garlic. So random. Do you think that was meant to be in there?
Well, and the peppers will be our lunch tomorrow.
There's loads of peppers, but...
Perfect, well done. Good afternoon and welcome back to my bedroom. Since YouTubing and talking about my clothes, I've really begun to understand my own style far more than even before. I've always known what I liked, known what suits me, but I've definitely been on a journey about learning exactly what my style is and who I want to be at the age of 52. You won't believe the clear out that I have had. I was looking for something this morning and I just keep, don't want that, don't want that, don't want that, sell that, charity shop, brag bag. Next task is shoes. On the surface it looks as though I've got loads and loads of clothes, but really I only need a fraction of what I've got. I don't feel the need to go rushing out and buy more clothes, but I am happy to cleanse what I do have. I'll just finish putting up my hair whilst I talk to you. Definitely when I stepped off the career ladder and then moved to Norfolk, I really found the transition quite difficult. I'd been used to, I won't exactly say power dressing, but dressing up for work, suited and booted, professional, all of those sort of things. And then I moved here and looking around at what other people were wearing up here, that didn't particularly resonate with me. And it has taken me a long time to think, right, oh, look at that, wrong bra with this dress. And it's really taken me a while just to probably even have time to think about it, to be honest. It's not something that I think about all day, every day. Obviously, we were living in quite a mess for quite a few years, and probably it's only about now that I've been getting stuff out of boxes. I've got random pins in my hair. This is an exercise of getting it out the way, not of style. So things were in boxes. Everything got really mucky, and it's now only... Hold on, I'm going to have to change my bra. I can't bear it. Bear with me. That's much better. The right bra for the right dress. Where was I? Yes. Living in the renovation, it's been dusty. I've had things stored away in boxes. There was no point dressing up. I haven't had a proper wardrobe. And it's really as I start to think about getting a wardrobe, that's when we'll have a big built-in wardrobe next year. And I've obviously been chatting a lot to you about clothes, and I've just realised I've got so many clothes that aren't me, don't fit me anymore, aren't suitable for Norfolk living, all those sort of things. I've been hanging on to them for goodness knows what reason. I've gone through my hanging rail again this morning. I've gone through bags, my drawers. I had so many old pairs of socks, so many pieces of underwear and things that were there, emergency underwear. You know, you've got your really nice set, and then there's ones just in case. I had more just in case underwear than I had nice sets. Those have gone, but I've got something a bit more pressing today to deal with. I've got a chaotic few days coming up. Tonight, my parents are in the county, so we're going out for a meal just to our local pub. Tomorrow it's a friend's big birthday, so we're going out to celebrate for that. Friday I'm going to a book launch, and then Saturday I'm going to see Hamilton. Lots of outfits to think about. And I need to make sure that I'm all organised. I've been putting stuff in the washing machine this morning and I'll obviously be getting that dry. But I need a plan. I need to be organised. Everything lined up, ready just to grab and go. That's where you come in. Let's do this together. Tonight's really easy. It's a laid back village pub. Jeans, blouse, cape, which I've just got out of storage. Hopefully it will have decreased by the time I go out. This is a lovely, beautiful wool cape that I've had for many years, but that feels very autumnal. Black boots. Let me quickly think about jewellery. These boots, my White Company boots, these earrings, that's it. Really plain and simple. Moving on, tomorrow it's a meal for 4. It's a restaurant which I haven't been to before. I think it's very relaxed. Let me think about that one. Do you do this too? I find that when I'm going out like this, I just need to get everything out, everything ironed. My jewellery, I either hang on the hanger or pop it in a pocket. I know exactly what I'm wearing. Jewellery, bags, everything. It just makes life so much easier. Also, another reason for getting ready like this, I can see what needs ironing, which I'll do afterwards, and I can look at my boots as well and decide whether they need a polish. I know I need to buy some black tights, better get those before I wear this tomorrow. This is what I'm going to wear tomorrow, with some biker style boots and a big belt. I think I will just go for this necklace and these earrings. If it is a really relaxed pizza restaurant, I'm not going to be overdressed, and if it is a bit more dressy, I'm not going to be out of place either. I think that's a good one. And I'm just going to take my regular All Saints Half Moon bag as well. I like that look. I've been waiting for an opportunity to wear this. As soon as the weather's turned, it's a bit drizzly and grey. This is perfect for autumn. Coat wise, I'll probably end up wearing my shiny rain mac because I know that we're in for some rain. On to the book launch. That's being held, I think, in a bookstore. Again, I feel as though I want to keep it quite relaxed. I've got my other pair of jeans on the washing line at the moment, even though it's raining. Hopefully I can dry those by Friday. So jeans, boots, and then I've got two options. The reason why I started going through my hanging rail is because I've lost my t-shirt that I love to wear with my velvet jacket. I've looked everywhere. I'm convinced that it's gone into Mark's t-shirt pile. I'm not going anywhere near his t-shirt pile. It's like an explosion in the corner of the room. Hopefully he'll have a look later. So, oh, hold on a second. I'm trying to get this undone. I have two options therefore. Hopefully I can wear my gorgeous velvet jacket that I bought last year. I adore this one with the t-shirt. It's really relaxed, a little jaunty scarf. I'm hoping that I can wear that. I do have a backup though. If not, I shall wear my Kenzo jacket. Funnily enough, this is a vintage one, but funnily enough, Marks and Spencer's have something similar in brown this year. Again, for once in my life, I'm on trend. This has been through the wash. It's currently drying. I like this look. I wore this in London last week. I can't remember what Imi said. Not her style at all. But what did she say? Something about an ageing rock star that's just grabbed an old jacket but somehow managed to look cool. I think it was a compliment. I think it was. There we go. Two options. Definitely jeans. Definitely boots. If I find my t-shirt, I will wear my DM boots. Let me go and get them. Yeah. If I find my t-shirt, I'll go with that. If I don't find my t-shirt, I'll wear the big chunky white company boots. One outfit still to go. With either jacket, I will wear my beetle earrings, although I do have a new necklace and pair of earrings winging their way to me. If I wear the velvet blue jacket, that scarf. Right, this is going well. Do you remember when I bought this skirt that originally I wasn't going to buy it because I couldn't quite work out how I was going to style it up? I have not worn this yet. I know that it looks amazing with a big black chunky cashmere jumper. That will come out in the winter. I really want to wear this to the theatre. I love it. I'm going to try and style this up. I've got a white blouse on the line, oversized white blouse. I'm going to try styling it up with jewellery and belts and just see where I can go with it. But I do have a backup. But this is definitely one of those examples. I found this in the end on Vinted. It didn't cost me the original 150 or whatever it was. It cost me a lot less, brand new with tags. However, there's no point having it hanging up in the wardrobe. I'm desperately looking for a top. I keep trawling the internet and looking in shops. I know exactly what I'm trying to find. But this is a really good example of do not buy things if you don't have things currently in your wardrobe to work with it. It's what I say all the time. I got carried away with this one just because I love it so much. I will make it work, but it might take some time. I do have a backup though. If I can't make this skirt work, I will wear this lovely bright blouse. Wait, it's got tangled up. With my balloon hem skirt, and I've got some nice heeled boots. Let me go and find them. And I will totter around in these. That's my backup plan. Jewellery wise, I will probably just put that on again, maybe even with my beetle earrings. See, no matter how much you've got hanging up or in your jewellery box, you always seem to go back to the good old faithfuls. This is one of my favourites. The beetle earrings are one of my favourites. The boots that I wear, this blouse, you just keep going back to the things that you love. I know what I need to do now. I need to get the ironing board out. I need to get my shoe polishing stuff out. Make sure that everything is all lined up and ready to go. I don't think there's one outfit there where I'm not using the same handbag. This one, I wear this one all the time. It's just so versatile and so me, and I love the shine and the texture. Yeah, definitely. This bag goes with everything. If I can, I might try and get my antique Gladstone bag in there as well somewhere, but I think this one will be getting a lot of action this week. I hope you enjoyed that, and I will see you again on Sunday for Elegantly Knackered Sunday. Bye for now.
A little different than all the rest.